I love that. I wonder how he kept a straight face while saying that. Anyway, Joker is holding a green tube in his hand. And all of a sudden, as he's questioning Bane, pop! Joker hits Batman in the back with a pipe. And Joker grabs Bane, who's like beaten and unconscious. Almost beaten and almost going into consciousness. Going unconscious. Sorry. Joker looks at him and he says, "You want to know how I got these scars? One day, I was in the army. And I was told by a general to go into a minefield to check it. And one night, me and another soldier goes. And I stepped on something. I heard a beep, beep, beep. And I stepped back, and it blows up. Shrapnel rips the side of my face. And when I came home, people just looked at me, like you are, with those eyes, hiding their children from my scars. I didn't see the sadness. I seen the sadness in it. So one night, I decided to take a knife, and I say to myself, why not put a smile on my face? So it was like this crazy, like, imagine that, like, moment. You know. So Joker rips out the hose and puts in the green one. And says to Bane, let's put a smile on that face. And Bane, all of a sudden, green smoke is coming out of Bane's mask. And Bane is like screaming in agony and pain as he's breathing in some chemical. And all of a sudden he falls backwards and he dies. And all of a sudden, in the next moment, Joker removes the mask. And you see some of Bane's scars, but you see a smile on his face. And Joker puts on the mask and he starts talking. And of course he cracks a joke. How do I sound now? And all of a sudden it's like distorted, like Bane voiced by Joker talking. And Batman's like going like, what did you do? As he's screaming. And Joker goes, don't worry about the trigger. I already have it. And he's holding the trigger in his hand. And he's pressing a button, and all of a sudden, nothing's happening. Of course, Gordon destroys, puts a thing on the bomb and does prevent it from blowing up. So Joker gets mad, and he throws the trigger thing at Batman and hops into the tumbler that, of course, Bane stole when he broke the bat and all that. And drives off. Batman chases after him. And Catwoman, of course, shows up, going like, you need a ride, and she gives him a ride on the Batpod. I don't know how it would work, but somehow it would be cool. To the Bat, and Joker, Batman gets on the Bat and, flies, and Catwoman and him are trying to prevent Joker from getting the bomb and Gordon. So I like to see like this one cool moment where Joker isn't the only one in the tumbler. Instead, it's a female acquaintance. And of course, you know who it is, Harley Quinn. So it's sort of like not Harley, but it's like pre-Harley. So Joker opens up the hatchet of the Batpod, jumps into the truck. Instead of Talia being in the truck, fuck Talia. So Joker, of course, is driving the truck with the bomb, and Gordon in the back, who's hanging on for dear life, the way Joker's driving. Batman, of course, fires at the truck, hitting the truck, and Joker, of course, crashes the truck. And, of course, everybody, Batman, Catwoman, Gordon is there. Joker, in his dying breath, saying, I am the agent of chaos. And I mean, he's not dying, but he's giving the speech of Gotham needs to be taken out and all that. So Batman, of course, gets in, it sort of ends that way, but I really thought the ending should be better, so we're going to jump to the ending. So, of course, the bomb, goes off away from Gotham City. Bruce and them survive. Of course, survives. Joker doesn't die. Instead, Joker is sent back to Arkham. I never wanted to see Joker die in the film, especially not like the Jack Nicholson way, which I thought was stupid. So, the ending sort of needs to change. I did not like the whole, the way the ending is. It was a really good ending. Bruce and Selina lives. Alfred, of course, knows Bruce is alive, and yada, yada, yada. So, in this ending, Alfred is sitting at the restaurant alone. And he gets the menu, and all of a sudden an envelope comes down from the envelope, the menu. That when he opens it, the envelope's there, and he opens the envelope and sees the letter, and it has an address. Alfred gets in a cab, drives to the address, and it's a house on a beach. And two people are standing there on the beach. And it's Selina and Bruce. And Bruce, of course, says to Alfred, I'm happy that you made it. And they hug. And sitting on the porch of the beach house is Selina's sister, who is smiling as the sun is setting. And of course, Gordon sees the bat symbol. Lucius Fox is standing in his office in Wayne Tower looking over the city. And, of course, Richard Grayson is Nightwing, who is teaching a new person combat skills and all that. And he says to him, are you ready for the next training, Tim? It's sort of it's kind of like a cool reference to Tim Drake. Because, Tim Drake's one of my favorite Robins. And that's how it ends. I don't know why. It's just sort of like that ending would have been more epic, in a way. Seeing the characters sort of evolve and grow, and I don't know what it was about the ending of Dark Knight Rises. I really loved the film, but I felt like it should have been longer. There should have been a better ending to close the chapter, the final chapter on a trilogy. At least it got a trilogy. Unlike Amazing Spider-Man. So I always thought that would have been an interesting way to end the Dark Knight trilogy. I was sort of like, it's not a disappointing ending as, say, Arkham. As much as I love the Arkham video games and stuff, but I just felt like, the ending matters. When it comes down to it, like, endings of trilogies and stuff matter. Like, you look at the Harry Potter, the book and film. It ended really, really good. Harry, Ron, Hermione send their kids off to Hogwarts for their first year. A really good ending. And you look at the Cursed Child and stuff. It ruined a good ending. A perfect ending for a series. You look at Lord of the Rings trilogy. A sad, bittersweet ending. It does matter. It is really important to give a good ending that fans can be like, I'm so happy that it's over. I mean, I'm sad, but I'm happy the way it ended. And I love the ending of Dark Knight Rises. The Nolan ending, but I really like my ending too. But I really liked how it ended. Like, you got to see Bruce be happy that he found something and found someone to be happy. But for me, it felt like they left the door open almost. Like do I think they would have moved Christian Bale and Michael Caine and Anne Hathaway to the DC Extended Universe films? Honestly, it could work. There is ways that it could work, but there's ways that it just wouldn't work. I mean, to be honest, I would have never wanted to see Christian Bale in a Justice League film, because it wouldn't fit. It wouldn't work. He would make everybody look bad. Plus, if he acted opposite of Gal Gadot, that'd have been sad. He would have just acted circles around her. And I'd be honest, Gal Gadot isn't really a strong actress. It's like she has to work with people around her to make her look good. It's like, you look at for example, Anne Hathaway. She's a good actress. She really is. Was she like Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman? No. Julie Newmar? No. But she was better than Halle Berry. That's for damn sure. But the point I'm getting at is Anne Hathaway's a better actress than Gal Gadot, in my opinion. Christian Bale is a great Batman. I mean, he's not Adam West or Michael Keaton, but I'm still an Adam West, Michael Keaton fan. But Christian Bale is a damn good Batman. The thing that made him great as Batman was he had a way to work with other people around him to make everybody look good. I mean, Michael Caine, of course, is a national treasure in the acting field. Michael Keaton is universally loved by everybody because he's a good actor. And he's a very friendly guy, it seems like. But him and Bale were a dynamic duo. And Morgan Freeman